I'm Amy. Thanks for joining me. In today's Pilates workout, we're going to work on hip strengthening and also rotation. Let's get started. We'll start out with a jump prep. So start with your feet a little wider than hip distance apart in a slight turnout position and pull your abs in from your belly button around to low back. Also support from underneath. As you squat down, reach your tailbone back, abs pull in. As you lift up here, we're going to start with arms back, lift arms up and rise up onto your toes. So this is a jump prep, as if you're going to jump up off the mat, but instead of jumping, we're just doing the prep. Tailbone back, arms swing and lift, abs pulling in. We'll do about 8 to 10 reps of each exercise today. We're going to move into a jump now, so you could keep doing jump prep or add in a jump for 10 times. So that's 2 and 3 and 4, light landing, 5, 6, power through the back of your legs, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And coming to face front. We're going to move down to the mat now and get into a hip mobility set. Let's start on hands and knees. And let's reach out the left leg and the right arm. Here's our start position, neutral spine, hips square, shoulders square. Bend your arm and leg in as you round your spine and extend back to neutral for 5 times. 1 and 2. Lift your abs into your spine. And 3. Reach long. 4. And 1 more time. And 5. Reach long and hold. Now rotate. Place your right elbow on the floor. Lift your left leg up as high as you can keep it out of your back. Lower and lift for 5 times. And 4. Full range of motion. 3, 2, 1 more time. Lift and stay there. We'll combine both of those movements now. Bend your leg in as you rotate your body towards the floor. Then extend your leg back up and lift it as high as you can keep it out of the low back moving or the waist cinching. So lift that leg, but keep your waist long. That's 2. Inhale, exhale and lift. 3, rotate towards the mat, and then towards the wall. 4, 1 more time. 5, and lift. Now, come right up onto your high kneeling position. Lean over towards your right. Take your left hand behind your head. We'll do 8 of these, sliding that left leg front back. You can have your toe grazing the floor. 2, or for more challenge, have your leg lifting up. 3, whichever modification you choose, keep your upper body still. Let's do 4 more times. And 3, this is our high kneeling leg kicks. 2, and 1. Hold here, leg arcs. Tap it forward, tap it back. Tracing a rainbow with your foot. And 3. Go full range of motion. Be light in your hand because abs are in and you're reaching through your top elbow. Last 3. And 2. 1 more time. That brings it up to about 8. And then lying onto your side, right side down. Let's start with both legs bent, knees stacked. Rotate that top leg open. Here's our start position. We're rotating the femur in, or rotating thigh in, rotating back to start position, feet touch. Let's do 10 and 9. I love this exercise, 8, because we get to move our thigh into internal rotation. When else do we get a chance to do this? Except right now. And rotate. Let's do 5 more. And 5. We've got a stretch coming up after this. 4. And 3. 2. Spine is long. Head is in line with the spine. 1. Turn onto your back. Take your left leg. Cross it over your right leg. Pull it and stretch the back of that left leg. You can rock to the right to get a deeper stretch. And then come right back into your center position, roll up, and we are switching to do this set on the other side. Let's start on hands and knees. Pull your abs in your neutral spine, extend your right leg out straight, your left arm out straight. We're ready to go. Round your spine as arm and leg move in, extend back to neutral spine to return for 5 times. And 4. Incorporate breathing. 3, so combine breath and movement. And 2. One more time, and in, reach out long and hold. Rotate, place your left elbow down, lift that right leg up, slide shoulders down, straight leg lower, and lift. And 2, reach long through your foot. And 3, and 4, feel your abs lifting into your spine. And 5, hold here, combine both movements. We're gonna round the spine as leg bends in, facing towards the floor, then extend back out to the wall as leg lifts. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, lifting, and last one, and round, and neutral spine lift, coming up to high kneeling, lean over to the left, take your right hand behind your head, we're ready to go, slide that right leg front and back, toe can graze the mat, and 2, long line through the spine, or lift your leg for more challenge, that's 3, let's do 8 times, 4, and 5, torso is staying still, 6, 7, this is such a good side stretch, and we're working our whole body, 8, okay, leg arcs, tap it front, tap it back, 1, and 2, and 3, challenge the side of the hip, 4, and 5, and 6, 2 more times, 7, and 8. From here, lie right down onto your side, look down, make sure your knees are stacked, one on top of the other, head rests on your arm, pull your abs in, rotate open, we're at our start position. Let's rotate the thigh in, and then back out for 10 times, and 9, and 8. Feel full rotation in your thigh bone, keep your hips stacked and still, and 5. Let's do 5 more times, 5, and 4, 3, 2, one more time, and 1, rotate open, we did it, turning onto the back, cross that right leg over, let's get a good stretch, pull your leg in, you can grasp onto the back of that left thigh, rotate your body slightly to the left for a deeper stretch in the back of your right hip, and enjoy. And then here, come right back to start position. We'll have both legs bent, feet placed hip distance apart on the mat for an ab curl series. And lifting up, 1, and 2, inhale to lower, exhale to lift, 3, keep abs pulling in, and 4, the whole time, and 5, and 6, tailbone is grounded, 7, keep the back of your neck relaxed, lift, full range, one more time, and lift. Here, squeeze your legs together, reach your arms out long, and take your left leg and squeeze it against the right, straightening it out to about 30 degrees, 40 degrees off the mat. Keep your back flat. Now reach your arms up as far back as you can keep the work in the front of your neck and hold for 10, 9, 8. If your neck gets tired, you could take hands behind the head. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your hands behind your head, roll up higher, and switch your legs. Press your right leg into your left leg. Right leg is straight and reaching, back is flat. Reach your arms long, roll up high. Now lift your arms up, reach back to your start position, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7. This is our hundreds modification today. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down to the mat. Now we will go into one more ab set, single leg moving. Let's roll up to our ab curl to start and start with our left leg bending in. We're going to move it out and in for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. One more time, reach out and in, bend it in, hold it. Rotate opposite elbow towards the knee. Here's our start position. Untwist your body, straighten the leg out for 1. Exhale to reach 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. We're working our upper abdominals here. 4 and 5. Keep it reached out. Reach your left arm up. Straight arm and leg move towards each other and away for 5 and 4. Stay lifted in your high ab curl. 3 and 2. One more time and 1. We're going to go right into the other side here. Keep lifted in your ab curl. Bend your right leg in. Out and in for 5. If your neck is tired, you can do this set with your head down on the mat. Then try to lift back up to your upper ab curl when you can. And 5. Let's go to rotation. Leg is bent in. Rotate opposite elbow towards knee. Untwist and reach the leg out long for 1. And 2. Rotate and 3. And 4. We've got one more here and 5. Extend your right arm up. Right leg is straight. They move towards and away. We're keeping our back flat in the mat as we move our arm and leg. 3 and 4. One more time and 5. Lower everything down to the mat. Reach your arms and legs out long and stretch your abdominals. That was a long set. We really worked our upper abdominals in that set. We are going to do a focus now on the lower part of our abdominal wall with some hip ups. So reach your legs up into the air with your legs bent and ankles crossed. This movement can be tiny and you can still get the benefits of the movement. Pull your abs in so tightly that your tailbone curls off the mat. Pull up and in with the abdominals as your low back flattens and tailbone curls off. You can keep this movement really small and still get the benefits. You want to keep it out of your low back. So as you roll and return, keep that work in your abdominals. Press with your arms, neck is relaxed, abs are in. Let's cross our ankles the other way. If you want more challenge, increase your range of motion. Exhale to lift. You can even reach arms straight up to the ceiling. We're going to do 6 more here. So let's do 6 and 5. Rolling evenly through your spine, right up through the center. 3 and 2 and last 1. And roll right up. Moving into rolling like a ball. Start with balance point to warm it up. Tuck the tailbone under. Lift your feet off and round your spine in your C curve. Legs are about hip distance apart. You're holding onto the back of your thighs as you roll back and come right back up again. It's important when you roll up off the mat to keep your low back rounded through the hardest part. So that's why balance point can be really useful to warm it up. Then for rolling like a ball, more challenge, hold on to the front of your knees, knees press into hands, hands press into knees. You have a C curve head to tailbone. You're rolling back onto your shoulder blades. That's 3 and 4. We'll go up to 8 times on this one. And 5, maintaining the shape of your ball, breathing. 6 and 2 more and 7. Last one and 8. And rolling up. Moving on to scissors from Pilates Classic Mat. Roll back with your knees tucked in towards your chest. Extend your right leg up. Hold on high on that right leg. Extend your left leg out. If your hamstrings are tight, your right leg will be bent, which is totally fine. Just keep the shape of that leg as you switch legs. So whatever you choose, we're going to pulse in 2 times. 1, 2, pulling the leg into stretching. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stretch. 1, 2. Inhale, exhale. Reach long through your feet and stay lifted in your ab curl. Lift up high enough that you can keep the work in the front of your neck. And 1, 2. And 1, 2. Inhale, switch. Exhale, stretch. Or combining a stretch with an exercise. So working our abs, stretching our legs. And 2. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 more sets. And 1, 2. Last one. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Hug your knees in, roll up. Let's go to a leg strengthener. Starting first with a psoas stretch. Take your right foot forward. I've got left leg back, right foot forward. We're going to bring the body forward so that right knee is over ankle. Abs are in tightly. We're stretching high up on the left hip. Hold here and enjoy. We'll move into a reciprocal arm-leg pattern coming up and then add a jump for more challenge. I love reciprocal movement patterns because they mimic what we do when we're walking and riding. It's really good cross-body training. Take your right foot, scoot it back a little bit. We're ready to go. We're going to start with left arm lifted up, right arm lifted back, and curl your back toe under. Step through, bring your knee up into your chest, and come right back down onto your knee. So here's our pattern, up and down, and up, and down. We're switching our arms, switching our legs. We're going to go about 8 times. So we've got 3 more to go. Pull your abs in, power through the back of your leg. Keep going with this modification. If you want more challenge, we're going to jump through. So bring the knee up to the chest and land it. And 2. You don't have to touch your knee every time. You could go part way down. Find a range of motion that is pain-free in your knees. And 2 more times. And 1. Land right down. Stretch toes one more time. Leaning forward. And we're switching to the other leg. So starting, left foot forward, right leg back. Shift your hips forward. Hold and stretch. Pull your abs in tightly. From here, we'll move right into our reciprocal pattern. So move your hips back, scoot your left foot back, curl that right toe under, right arm is forward, left arm is back, pull your abs in. Push off your right foot as you swing it through and land for 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, torso leans forward, torso lifts up, 7 and 8, and then jump it for 1, 2, touch the knee or not, 3, 4, whoa, and 5, 6, 7, 8, landed, one more time, stretch. Then bring your knee back. We're going to a 4-point position, round back, arch back. So start here, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Pull your abs in, round your spine up to the ceiling, and then pass through your neutral spine. Pull your chest through your hands and arch. And round abs in as you round and as you arch your spine. Also known as cat-cow, round and arch. You can keep doing this modification. If this spinal mobilization feels great as is, leave it. If you want more challenge, shift your weight back slightly onto your feet. Lift your knees so they're hovering and keep going with your round and arch. We'll do 6 of these. So 1 and 2, drive with the abdominals. Abs into round the spine. 3, moving head to tail. 4, 5, and 6, and lowering down. Rise up onto your knees. We're going to rock to standing, moving to standing position from here. So arms start behind the body, reach arms forward as you swing back onto the heels and return. Arms swing forward, right back onto the heels, return. I love exercises where we're getting up off the mat without touching our hands to the mat. And lift, and down. One more time, and lift, and we're up. Standing on your mat with your legs squeezing together in parallel. Pull your abs in and bend your knees, lean forward slightly. We're going to start with a box step pattern out to the side. Reach one leg straight out to the side, return, and the other leg. Support your back from the back of your legs here. So your torso is leaning forward. You're working the back of the legs to hold yourself up. Hands are on hips. You can also have palms in front of your chest. Reach your chest forward. So here's our modification 1, box step out to the side. And this one you can keep doing, or if you want to ramp it up a little, we will do a jump. So the next modification would be a 180-degree jump. And we'll start here facing front. Jump up and face back and continue all the way around in that direction to complete the circle, and then go the other direction for the next set. The more you squat down as you prep for your jump, the more power you can get through the back of your legs. We'll just do 2 more sets. Jump and jump. One more time, jump and jump. I love to put jumping into our workouts, so good for our bone density. Let's move on to something from Classic Mat series. We're going to do leg pull down. So let's start here with feet together, standing at the end of our mat. Pull abs in, roll down, 1 vertebra at a time, and then walk out to your plank position. Let's start first with legs squeezing together, long line, head to feet, heels lift up, heels lower down for 10 times. 1 and 2. Legs are squeezing together. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our prep. 8, 9. You can keep doing this one, and 10, or hold here. Reach your right leg, lift it up as high as you can keep it out of your back, and start with your right foot flexed. Lift up with your left heel, point your right foot, and then flex it. We'll just do 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. We're switching. Lift that left leg up, start with it flexed. Now, as you lift that right heel up, point your left foot for 1, flex it to return, and 2, and 3, and 4, one more time, and 5. Come right down onto your knees for 5 more times. Rock to standing. Move arms behind you, swing arms forward as you rise up, and lower right back down for 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and one more time, and 5, and we're up. Let's turn. We're going to do a side stretch into some plank work. Lower down into your deep sumo squat. Lift your right arm up and stretch over to your left. Big side stretch, enjoy. From your big side stretch, rotate, place your right hand down, slide your right foot back, and lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Hold and stretch, tighten that back right leg, reach long through your foot, lift your abs into your spine and hold. Rotating our upper bodies, hips staying square. Place both hands down now. So left hand is down. Reach your left leg back to meet your right. We are in a plank position for a plank twist. Let's come down onto our elbows. Squeeze our legs together. And we're going to move from ribs down to feet. Is one long connected unit as you rock side to side for 1 and 2 and 3, 5 times, and 4, last one, and 5. Come right down onto your knees. Rise up. We're going right back into our sumo squat to go to the other side. So big sumo squat, lift up, stretch over to the right. Big stretch, rotate, and now left hand goes down, left foot reaches long back, and right arm reaches up towards the ceiling as we twist and stretch. Holding, stretching, and then bring right hand down. This time for our plank twist, we'll have arms straight. So squeeze your legs together from our ribs down to our feet. Is one long line connected as we rock to side 5 times. 1 and 2, maintaining our plank, and 3, and 4, and one more time, and 5. And knees down, sit back, stretch out your low back. Rise up for right left heel sit, round your spine. Sit back onto your right heel, keeping your spine rounded. Come back up through center. Sit back onto your left heel, keeping your spine rounded. We're stretching one side of the back and then the other side of the back, keeping abs in, maintaining our C curve. Let's do 2 more sets of this stretch side to side. And stretch. And last one. Keep rounded, head to tailbone, stretch, and stretch. And coming up. Now we'll do Boomerang, which is part of the Pilates Classic Mat series. And we'll start with legs straight out in front of us and cross your right ankle on top. We're gonna do our first few of these with our legs bent, and then you can move into your legs straight modification if that feels right for you. So let's have our legs bent, right leg crossed on top of the left, clasp your hands behind your back, lean forward over the bent legs, and lift your arms up and stretch your shoulders. I love this exercise because we get to stretch our shoulders as we go through this complex pattern. Release your hands now, reach forward over your legs, roll back. Keep your legs squeezing together as you lift hips overhead. Now lift up here, cross your ankles the other way, roll up to your bent leg teaser position. Take hands behind your back, clasp them, bring your legs down. Here we are at our start position. Arms lift up and stretch your shoulders. Arms reach forward, stretch your back and legs. Press your legs together, keep your legs bent. As you roll back, lift hips up overhead, cross ankles the other way, roll up to your bent leg teaser position, clasp hands behind back, and we're back at start position. Now let's do 3 more times. We'll do some legs straight. So we're gonna legs straight, we'll lift arms up for a stretch, reach arms forward and stretch. Now as you roll back, keep legs straight, squeezing together, lift your hips up over your head, cross your ankles the other way, roll up to your straight leg teaser and hold. Clasp your hands behind your back, lower your legs down, lift arms up, stretch, reach forward, legs pressed together as you roll back, cross your ankles the other way, roll up to your teaser position, hold, clasp hands behind back as legs lower down, lift up and stretch, reach long, roll back, cross ankles the other way, and come up. Actually, let's do 1 more. I said 5, but I meant 6, so we can even it out. So lift arms up, reach arms long and stretch, legs pressed together, roll back, and then cross your ankles the other way as you roll up to your teaser position and hold. Hands behind the back, lower legs down, lift up, stretch the shoulders, reach forward and stretch. We're gonna end our workout today with our bent leg roll downs and our straight leg roll downs. So starting with legs bent, reach arms out parallel, ground your heels, tuck your tailbone under and roll down. Reach arms long and stretch. Inhale, arms reach forward. When you roll up, when you get to the hard part and you're rolling up through here, try to keep your low back rounded. You can grasp onto your thighs if you need to. Sit up tall, and again, tailbone tucks under, roll back. Roll all the way back, stretch, inhale. Arms reach forward and roll up, maintaining low back rounded. Now stretch up and over. Legs are squeezing together in your turnout position. Hold here, create opposition, hands and feet one way, ribs the other way, roll down, anchoring your legs to the mat. Reach long, inhale. Exhale to roll up and over and stretch. 2 more times. Roll back, reach long. Big breath in, arms reach forward, tilt the chin down, peel your spine off the mat, and again, find a modification that allows you to keep your low back rounded when you are rolling up off the floor. Last one, reach long, arms reach forward, abs in to roll up and over and stretch. Reach long, create opposition, and coming up. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that workout and that your hips feel mobilized. See you next time.